Hello and welcome to Flag Racing here at Suzuka. We're here today for expecting a very spectacular race and a beautiful track here in Japan. Right now in qualifying, it just kicked off with 30 minutes to go. People are just on their first out laps here, and we'll see what happens throughout. I'm Martin, first time for me commentating on this league, so I'll try to do my best and catch up to speed on what's going on. I apologize for any mistakes that might happen. For today also, I'm going to hopefully be driving the safety car if we get the opportunity. Well, hopefully we won't, but if we get opportunity, I will be driving the safety car, so you'll see some action from that. So we're just waiting for people to come out and set their first laps here. See if we can. For some reason, we don't actually get any laps. Probably kick in here in just a minute or so. So, two-stop race I think we're expecting today, which is always interesting, where the strategy plays into play. Tire choices are C3, C2 and C1, so soft, mediums, so very soft tires. Most probably people will do two-stop overall. Starting on soft, we'll probably just stretch them out. But we don't know. Don't know what happened. We'll see that sooner or later. We now set the first few laps here. Oh, some 29s. I'm not sure what times we should be expecting. Wasn't able to catch that, but hopefully we'll see that soon. With Storm Cloud setting the fastest lap so far. But they're close, they're already close. Oh, so we will see what happens. I'll see if I can get some data here just on what, if there's anything we can see. With 10 minutes of qualifying, I think 29s, maybe we will get into 28s in the end of qualifying. I do really enjoy the track. It's a beautiful track. Not the easiest track to drive, but a very beautiful track to look at. The one figure 8 track and the calendar here in Suzuka. Out on a fast lap now. We'll see if we can ride on board with Mixa here for a quick second. With the Renault livery. Some custom liveries, some some custom, and we'll see what happens. Ooh, as Magsire puts in a quick like above 29.2. We're just gonna see it get quicker. Mixa there goes wide, but just make it stick. Full throttle here up into the last chicane. A little bit wide, but makes a nice turn in there, coming out to the start-finish straight. And that's a 129.7, so not up there quite just yet. James May sits in personal best 129.3, up to compete with Magsire. With Magsire who is out again. It seems like he's down on his current time though. Very nice current taking there. People now contending, so we're getting to the low 29s here. Magsire, who seems to be down on his delta this time around. Coming up, will be able to improve for the last few corners. Over the start finish straight. And not able to improve on the lap. Now, flight-to-flight racing, oof, as Irma's Reese here is going back into pits, that's the fastest lap of 28.5. That's more than half a second quicker than anyone else so far, so we're going to be sticking with him just for a while here and see how he drives, because that's spectacular. Irmas, who is a very quick driver. I know him from another league where I've been before, and he is just so blistering fast. As we soon have 5 minutes to go of qualifying, 5:40. Magsire comes up to second with a 129.1, so it's getting down there. But Irma's just so far in front right now. And Irma's does not improve. That was his outlap, I believe, right? Coming up on a fast lap now, though. Is down on his delta from the start, though. Will he be able to make it up? Oh, and I will have to see if I can... There we go. Sorry about that. Ooh, as Irmas goes off the track, and that's his lap rune. Then he spins. No, he just make sure he doesn't hit anything. We're gonna jump up here with Paul Magsire. Magsire, who is on a fast lap by the looks of it. Ooh, but he hits a wall. Happened there. He hits a wall, and Magsire spins her out, and that's gonna be damaged. Like nobody hit him. Yeah. And James May now sets 128.9, inching just ahead of Maxire, as well as Ethan there, Ethan Haywood, as well, just inches a little bit better in front of Maxire. So Maxire down in fourth now. Urmas Rees though far in front, and he's out again on track. Will he be able to do something here? So, but he goes wide. I think that's gonna cost Urmas a bit of time. With 3 minutes to go now, we're getting closer to the end of qualifying, which will be interesting to see what happens. Oh, but he slows down a bit. Maybe he's just preparing for a fast lap here. And I have to hope that nobody is catching up to him. But here we go. Irma starting his fast lap. Will he be able to do anything better than his previous? Because that was a blistering lap already. Into the first corner. Hits the apex nicely. Is a little bit down on his previous lap though, by the looks of it. And it just hits everything so nicely. And he goes up, so he's currently faster than his previous lap. We're gonna see if we can follow him through here. With 2 minutes to go. Oh, but he does make a little mistake. Will that be it? Oh, and Irma's off again. He's just pushing that little too hard. And that will be it for that lap. But he is coming out directly again, wanting to improve in his lap. We're gonna go down to James May. May out again for a quick lap. Trying to improve. Currently not looking like it though. What will James May be able to do here? Oh, he goes a little bit on the curb there. Again, making a slight, I won't call it a mistake, but he does not really take the corner as he would wish, I think, hitting the curb very hard. Full throttle now. As Maxar makes a 128.7, so they're getting closer to him as here. With 1 minute to go of qualifying, it's getting very close in the top 3, top 4 even. Oh, even top 5. Yeah, it's very close in the field up until P7, so anything can happen with just 1 second separating first to 7th. James May coming up to the end of the lap here. We'll be able to put in one more lap after this. Will he be able to improve at his current time and pass by Maxire again for starting position in P2? On to the start-finish straight we go. And May does not improve on his lap. So May will have to continue this lap and just hope that he gets a blistering time in. This will be the last lap he will be able to do. With qualifying about to end, so he'll be having to put some fast speed on. Who else do we have out here? We'll give a quick check. We have Ethan just crossing the line. And he does improve, but he's not improving in position. We're gonna jump back with James May. James May here, currently P3 now in qualifying. Will he be able to make it to P2 and make that lap just a little bit better as Urmas disappears for a while. Hopefully he'll be back for the start. May goes wide. Oh, that's May's lap over. We're gonna see if we can jump down to Ali with Ali here. Ali in that yellow Renault car. Coming up to the start finish straight. Have a little wiggle on exit. Will he improve? He does not seem so, sadly. And last but not least, we have Mr. Bob Deacon. Also on a fast lap here. into the last section of the track here now. Into the last chicane. Right, left, and then you want to go full throttle here. Onto the start finish straight. Will he get a good time in? He does improve, but he does not get any better position for the start. So here we go. Time for racing at Suzuka circuit in Japan. Here at flag to flag racing. With just a minute until the race starts here. And we will be very interesting to see what we will get here. I will see if we're able to get some nicer. Currently it seems like we will not be able to get my normal free camera. We will start with Irma's here. That's all I can do at this current time. Usually seems like the free camera is not working as usual. I'll just have to try. Sorry guys. No, that doesn't work. But we come now to the start of the race. We want to go with Irma's here. We have some lights coming on. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red lights. And off we go for the Suzuka Grand Prix. Great start by Irma's, but Max Sire is just right there. And James May just slotting into third. We have someone off the track there, not entirely sure who that is. I will quickly have to switch over just real quick too, so we get a good nice view of the cars here. And Irma's instantly pulling out. It seems like the grid is nicely firming up in the line here. Irma's inching almost a second as we have someone done a mistake, have we? Yeah, it seems like one of the guys back there made a mistake, but they're all back on track and racing now. As Torpedo seems to be less of a torpedo and more of a brake, sadly, in the start of the race. Sorry to say. Hopefully he'll torpedo his way back, but not in the way as Kvyat is known to do, but just by pure speed. Jumping up to Maxire in P2 is being hunted down by James May. See if we can just get the intervals here going. And it's made right on the back of Maxire there. Over the start finish straight. No DRS this time around, not until lap 3 I think. But here we go. Maxire, James May on the outside does a nice move. Oh, as Maxire does a little mistake there, but he keeps it on track. We're gonna have switched down to, there is a battle going down, so we're gonna switch down here to Seymour and the gang. Sorry. Oh, someone has done a mistake there. Let me go back. No. So here's the battle for 7th position. Mr. Tim on the rear of Seymour there. But no move being able to be done this time. We're gonna jump up here to Maxire. Maxire is coming back. Ooh. Coming back a little bit now on James May, I believe. DRS gonna come in effect here very shortly. And so they just have to stick in within the DRS distance. We have Ethan Haywood on the rear as well, so the battle will continue here for the top positions. as this track is known for its delta being a bit off, so there's no point in looking at all of that. We're gonna jump up here to Rokel, just on the rear of Mixa here. And it's following very, very closely with this high downforce car. That is very difficult to do. I think Rokel here want to have a look and want to be able to do that overtake shortly. As Mixa does swerve a tiny bit, but I wouldn't consider that unsafe. He keeps sticking behind. Rokel keeps sticking behind. Makes Mixa there. Will he be able to make a move coming out on the long straight here? It does not seem like it this time around. Possibly over the start finish straight. Oh no, but they go side by side on the outside. Ooh, but he just won't be able to wasn't able to hold it there and wiggles and has to stick behind this time around. But we're coming over to the start finish straight, and DRS going to be open here, I suspect. Yeah, DRS opens. Will he be able to make an overtake into the first corner? Just not close enough this time around. This battle, I believe, we will be having to follow here for a while. With these two guys battling, the guys behind will be closing up as well. Oh, and he goes past. Where's Mixa? Where's Mixa? Mixa slowing doing. Sorry, I did miss that. So now the Renault cars are in the battle. As the battle behind as well continues between Torpedo and as not Kurumu is off the track. See if we can get a better angle off him here. Yeah, there we go. He's back on track and probably gonna be furious for that mistake, putting him in the rear. Coming up to Stormcloud, he is gaining on Ethan Haywood, and we'll probably see if we can make something of that. He's within the DRS distance now. He's less than 1 second behind of Haywood now. Coming out to the start-finish straight, you're gonna see the DRS opening. Just see, I don't think he's close enough, but he's gonna be inching just a little bit closer. Oh, but I did not see DRS open there. As it seems like the race is settling down a little bit now, we're gonna jump down to Mixa again. Mixa is speeding up, getting closer to Seymour again here, and hopefully he'll be able to make something of it. Oh, as Maxar has done a mistake. Maxar is off the track. Ooh, but he comes back just on the track and did not catch that actual mistake, but he's gonna be furious. He dropped a lot of positions from P2, I believe. P2 or P3 down to P9 now. It's not going to be happy about that. He's back on track and will be speeding up. We're going to see him, I do bet, we're going to see him getting closer here to Ali Gachman in front. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing any name correctly here. As Rokel goes up to 4th. Gonna stick with Maxar just for now on this beautiful, beautiful Suzuka track. As Bob decompits, we're gonna come into the pits and just So he's the first one to pit on lap 6. Ooh. As he comes into his pits will be... Oh, it's a quick pit stop there. It's very quick. Out on track again. Coming up to Rokel here though, P4. He's chasing down Haywood in P3. Oh, and that's very, very close. Having a look on the inside, just a little bit behind, but showing Haywood that, hey, I'm here. And that's going to put some pressure on Haywood now. As we see us behind them as well, Storm Cloud just getting a little bit closer. So it'll probably be a three-way battle here soon, unless Rokel will be able to make a move stick within the coming lap. Into the last chicane, and it's just sticking behind, even though there is dirtier. He's making it possible to stay behind. We're coming out to the start-finish straight, and with the DRS, I do believe we will see them come up here side by side very shortly. They go side by side. Haywood goes defensive. They go too wide into the corner. Ooh, and they do make it nice. Rokel still has to stick behind Haywood there. Does not make the move stick. Storm Cloud's pits as well. Will Rokel be able to do something, make a move stick shortly? He's very eager to do it. And we see the pressure is coming down on Haywood now. Haywood locking up a little, making Rokel having a much better exit. They go side by side. Will they make a move? He goes on side, will they make it stick? Ooh! As Haywood spins. Oh, what that's not fun at all for him. And he has to wait for the cars to drive past to make that move, a nice, safe move back on track. But that also means that Rokel is now up to 3rd position. But behind him he has Seymour now closing in. We're gonna see what happens after pit stop, because it's getting mixed up now. People are stopping all around. So we'll probably see something happening here and see what people come out after the pit stop, because that will be the interesting part. Whereas multiple people pits, we're gonna jump in with people in the pits here, see what we can see. So we have May, Seymour, and a lot of people, just a lot of people in the pits there. With May now on lap 8. Coming up into the hairpin here. And that's a nice car, a really nice McLaren there. Down through 200 RE and coming up to Spoon Curve, one of my favorite corners during the whole calendar. It's a very nice corner, very nice smooth corner. As we're going to jump down here to Mr. Jimmy Jack. As Irma's Reese pits as well. So it'll be interesting to see where he comes out. He's doing a very late pit stop there. Not wanting to come out in traffic, traffic was always bad. Ooh! As a junior makes a little mistake and loses directly a bunch of time for that. Gonna jump out with Rokel. Rokel would be pitting here soon, I do believe. as a few people has pitted behind him. Magsyre now, closing up here to Jimmy. Magsyre has been pitting, and I don't believe Jimmy Jack has. So Magsyre will want to be able to pass this traffic as quick as possible and keep making his way up the field after that mistake he had before. Seems like we have some sound issues on this track as well. Magsyre is still a little bit behind. I think it's the dirty air into the hairpin. It's just that much closer now. Having a look on the outside, which will switch to the inside coming up to Spoon here. First 200 are into Spoon. Magsyre on the inside as Jimmy Jack goes a bit wide. Magsyre makes the move stick, and it's a really beautiful move done by Magsyre there. Into P8 now. Ooh. What's that? Jimmy has slid. Oh, there's contact! There's contact! Jesus Christ, what has happened? Both cars are off the track. Both cars are off the track. We have Mr. Deacon driving the wrong way on the track. Is he? Is he driving the wrong way? Or is that just the camera? No. That was a bit weird. I think we have Jimmy driving the wrong way for a while there. Sorry. Deacon into the pit again, probably with a bunch of damage there who will have to repair. So he won't be happy with that at all. At all. Coming up to Raquel. Raquel still has to pit, I do believe. And he's coming up on some traffic here now. And very nicely staying out of the way of Raquel here. Coming out to lap 11 now. We're soon getting closer to the halfway point of the race. As Mixa now pits, as well as Gottman, so it is Tim Rolecki that we're watching at the moment. He will have to come into the pit soon. And he's probably doing all he can to make the overcut work, because that is what he's has to push for now. So Rolecki pushing all he can into the hairpin now. We're gonna jump down here to Seymour quickly. Seymour getting closer to Mixa right. Oh, yeah, that is Mixa right in front of him. So after the pits, they're very close. It does not seem like he's been able to close the gap much though. Sorry. Jimmy now is in the pits, probably has to repair the damage after the crash, as well as tire stop. So there will be a 2-stop here. And it's very mixed right now. Everyone is running the different compounds, so I think it's a game of strategy, and people just hope they got their strategy. We have everyone running different. All the 3 different compounds are out on track at this time. With Rolecki running the hardest compound. It's him and Nate Mitchell on the hardest compound, so he will just be trying to do all he can to stretch this out. Maybe he's trying for a 1-stop actually. He might be doing all he can to stretch this tire out to go for the 1-stop. If he manages to do that, he will save a lot of time, but the tires will be very, very slippery in the end. seems like there is some issue there. Ooh, and that's Rokel. What's happened to him? Did he spin? I wasn't able to catch that. Just saw he's out of the race. Out of the race goes Raquel. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. But that puts Irma's Reese back in front. James Main second, followed by Stormcloud, Mixa, Seymour, Paul Maxhire, Alec Gockman, Ethan Hayward, Bob Deacon, and to round out the top 10 we have Nick Mitchell. With a very spread out field here. As Jimmy is out of the race as well. Jimmy Jack, probably after that crash he sustained too much damage and won't be able to continue. Oh, sadly it seems that he's out of 27 laps to go. So, but with the field so even spread out, it's sadly not a lot of action going on. As we see the safety car there in the background, that's my car, my beautiful car. So, I'm gonna have a quick look. On my cheat sheet. And I do have a lot of information that sadly I was not able to check everything before. Would be interesting to know what happened to Rankin there. If he just crashed out or what happened. As Goggin now overtook Maxar. Maxar will be coming back at him though, I do believe. Looking at them there, Jesus. They are on the same tire compound, so this is a race. They should be doing that, but Maxar's car not looking too happy. He's having a few wiggles. Max are able to come back on him. Is closing a fair bit there into the braking point. Onto the start finish straight here. We're gonna get DRS and we'll be able to close up a little bit. Just not enough. He's keeping around 6/10 behind. And doesn't seem like he gets much closer at the moment. That's Gottman now just increasing the lead in front of Maxar, or the gap. Oh, Maxar, through this section of the part, Maxar seems to be much faster, so maybe Maxar has a bit more downforce setup. It seems like he's way faster in those sections of the track. They're coming up to some traffic. Traffic here keeps nice out of the way. Need to spoon here. Maxar makes it really nice. Coming out to the start finish, not the start finish, the backstretch here. We're gonna see how the speed difference is, because I do suspect that Maxar might just be able to keep the distance now, but not close enough. Yeah, so it seems like Gawker and Man here just having a bit more of a low drag setup, and we'll just be able to use that out in the straights. is getting closer though, Magshire. Inch by inch. I will do everything he can to get P6 from Gokman. Coming now, Magshire is close just a little bit, but he just went a bit wide there, losing him 2/10. He's been very good, Magshire, into the hairpin. Does again gain some time there. Inching closer and closer, now just half a second. Ooh. Oh, that's just some, I thought it was we were like a battle in front, but no, that was just some traffic. Going a bit wider. Ooh. As we have not come in the pits, so maybe the second set of pit stops are coming in effect now, and that will be interesting to see how these two settles it. The gap has been increased now though to 1.5 seconds. Maybe Gokman is just doing all he can. Ooh, as Magshire jumps over that curb. Gokman probably just pushing hard now before the pit stops, just to make it harder for Magshire. Just trying to see, we have, looking at Irmas though in the lead, he's 6 seconds in front of May when May pits. So Irmas is just pulling away far ahead. As Magshire pits as well. And that will be interesting to see with the difference between Gokman and Magshire. Many people are putting on the same lap. Coming out again. Fresh set of C2s for Magshire there, so that's the medium tires. Irma's pulling far in front now. We're going to jump up with Gokman here. We're going to see what the difference is after he pits. It will be very interesting to see. Magshire trying to do the undercut here. Not sure what big difference it was between them for their other pit stops, but what we're gonna do here, we're gonna see if Gokman pits. Might do, might not. He might just be trying to inch forward. He does come in the pits, so we're gonna see the difference between him and Magshire here, which will be very interesting. So Magshire is yet to come around. We're gonna jump up with a helicopter view. We're gonna see if we can see Magshire here. As Gokman is in the pits, and he comes out. We're gonna see where is Paul Magshire. Magshire is coming through the pits here. Where is Gokman? Gokman is out in front. He is out in front. Ooh, and Maxire gets really close, but Maxire goes wide. 2 cars go off the track there, and Maxire will not be happy with that at all. As he tries to make the move on Seymour, but he does make it stick. The gap between him and Gokman had closed a bit, but due to that mistake, it is now approximately the same as it was before. So the undercut did work a bit for him, just not enough. I think without that traffic, Maxire would have been up there. But now Gokman will have fresher tires, so we'll be able to just go that a little bit faster. A little bit more traction on those tires. Well, that's a very slow car off the track. Probably just traffic, yeah. Slowing down very, very slow to let those guys go past. Seven laps to go now. And the race is not over for these 3 guys. There will be a big DRS train once they come out, they will start finish straight. Go. DRS doesn't open for Maxire. Maxire doesn't seem to be using DRS. Like just outside maybe, yeah. Seymour though had DRS there, so he'll be closing just a tiny bit. Maxire will have to push now. He wants to stick with that DRS distance. Sadly, there is some sound issue. This track is known to have sound issues. Up to the hairpin. Maxire is closing in now. Seymour is lagging behind a little bit between these guys. Behind these guys. As Urmas Reese pits, but he's very far in front. Keep in mind that Mixa Mortifinen, who's in second, hasn't pit either. So it's May, who is currently 22 seconds behind. They're gonna be closer as they come out. It is the guy in actual second there. May 2 seconds behind Urmas after the pit stops. Here comes Maxire. Maxire closed the gap now to Gokman. Very bit as DRS opens this time around. He won't be close enough, but he's just gonna get that much closer. Ooh, as he... Oh, nice save by Maxire there. He does drift halfway through the corner. It's so easy to lose it. They're driving on the edge, these guys, on the edge all the time. But you can't make a mistake like that, because that will... Any mistake is bad. Here comes Maxire, immediately closes the gap to Gokman in front. Taking 2 very different lines, the guys there. Maxire now just 4/10 behind Gokman again. So he closed half a second during this lap. He'll do all he can, use all the ERS just to get a little bit closer. Seymour lacking behind a fair bit, sadly behind them. I was hoping for a 3-way battle here, but we're getting a 2-way battle. That's not over yet. And this time around, Maxire is much closer to Gokman. As again, we see the DRS opening, but I still think he is just a little bit too far behind to make anything happen. Urmas Reese is getting very close now to Mixa. Mixa, who is yet to pit. Unless Mika is pulling his tires. Mika is on the hardest tire, so he might be trying to pull a one-stopper here. But it doesn't seem like those tires are that fast. Urmazri is going on the outside here. Oh, and just passes by like it was nothing. It's day and night, but they're on two completely different compounds of tires. As Gartman tries to give it a look on the inside, but just isn't close enough. But putting the pressure on Maxire now. Maxire seem to just have a little bit more speed now, and will probably inching a bit further. Ooh, as there's a bit of a wiggle from Gokman there. Still sticking within half a second though. Brakes much later there. But these two guys, they take two different lines every time. Where Maxire takes a little bit more of a narrow line, and Gokman takes a bit of a wider line. Don't know which one is fastest, but it seems like Maxire just coming off a bit better through the hairpin. Through Spoon. And it seems like Seymour in the background now is actually closing up again, as these two guys probably lost a bit of time during battling there. Maxire now just inching out a little bit. Gokman is within half a second though, and he'll get the RS as well. Just so fast on the straight compared to Maxire. Looking like a real life Red Bull and Mercedes going against each other. They have their different strong points and weaknesses. Seems like Maxire is just a little bit further. Talking about the Red Bull and Mercedes, of course, with the good parts of downforce or the good engine. Even though I guess it's Ferrari with a good engine now. The Ferrari which we're looking at right now. However, instead of the two guys we know, we have Maxire in it. Maxire is a very quick driver. I'm surprised to see him this far down this field actually. As we're gonna jump up to Stormcloud. Stormcloud looking to getting closer to Haywood here now. They're on two different compounds of tire, where Stormcloud is on the C2 tire, so he's on the medium tire, while the car in front is on the hard. He does not make the move stick, but he is just a tiny bit faster, and I think we will see the move come here within just a few laps. Very close now, Stormcloud here. Coming up, ooh, it's very close. Really putting the pressure on Haywood now. Haywood will have to do all the defending he can. Up to the hairpin. Ooh, as that's a bold move, and there is contact made. Bold move by Stormcloud. A little bit of a dive there, but he, even though there is a bit of contact, he does make the move stick. No, and both cars keep on driving. I think Stormcloud just wanted to get that move done. I do not believe it. Seems like he's just that much faster. It doesn't seem like Haywood will be able to come back at him. As Mixa seems to have a great strategy here, doing a one stop instead of a two stop. He's actually jumped May, and is in P2 now. We're going to jump up here with Mixa for a quick second here. So look at that, he is currently on the hard tires. And yeah, That's brilliant move. Brilliant move by Miksa. He will have to make it stick though. There's 2 laps to go. So he will have to keep the speed up in these tires. I think he will be able to keep. It's 11 seconds between him and May in third. So I don't think he will have any issue holding that gap. Looking at the leader, who's on the soft tires, we have Urmas Reese. He's just blistering fast today. 7 seconds in front of P2. It's incredible the speed he has. And we're gonna take an opportunity to just watch a little bit, not the whole lap, but a little bit right here with Urmas. Urmas comes out on the final lap of the race here now. He's being very smooth on the wheel there. As I say that, he's still throwing the car around the corners. Ooh, and what's happened there? Maxire and May. That's Maxire, Haywood, sorry. The Maxire didn't make a mistake. So I did not catch that. We're gonna have to follow through just for a little bit until... see what happens there. Ooh, Maxire is way quicker through there, but... ooh, and there's a car off the track. Who is that? That is Nate Michael. Sad to see. We're gonna come here with Urmas Riesdal. For the last time, he's coming through Spoon. It's gonna be full throttle. Quickly jumping over to Maxire. Maxire is putting the pressure on Haywood now. Into the hairpin. But with Urmas, into the chicane for the last time. With a blistering race. As I said, I make a little mistake coming out to the start-finish straight. And Urmas comes over the start-finish line to take the win. Big congratulations to Urmas there. Gonna just really take a quick look here on the Maxire and Haywood. They're really close to each other. Ooh, as Maxire into the last here, they go side by side. Into the chicane. Will Maxire be able to make it stick? And he does not make it stick, so that is in second position Mixa, third wave James May, fourth Stormcloud, fifth Ethan Haywood, sixth Paul Maxire, who was not able to make it stick, followed by Ali Gachman, Seymour, Bob Deacon, Nutkumuru, and Nate Mitchell, who is slowly inching his way back, probably with a bit of damage by the looks of it here. And there we have it. That is flag to flag racing at Suzuka. Great win by Urmas Reese there. Great win. So I say thank you for myself, and thank you for tonight. Thank you to Flag, and thank you for you guys watching. Have a good night. Bye bye.